Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I've got 3 replays for you in the tier 6 Chinese premium tank, the Type 64. Now Type 64 is a light tank and it is available in the season pass. It's at level 25, so you'll get that as a reward. You'll find if you bought the ultimate season pass or the standard season pass, you'll pretty much get that straight away, because obviously you get skip stages when you buy the season pass. So this is the tank you'll be getting at level 25. So just looking at some stats of this tank, so top forward speed is 72.40 kilometers per hour with a reverse speed of 23 kilometers per hour. You got internal fire chance of 20%. You've got 720 hit points. You've got 499 meters of view range with a camo setting of 275 meters. That's standing still and moving. So decent camo on this. Gun stats, you have 10 degrees of gun depression. You've got a 2.67 reload time. 0.32 accuracy with a 1.93 second aim time. Your shell types are AP, APCR and HE. Your penetration values, you've got 128 on the standard rounds, 177 mil of pen on the premium rounds. Your armor damage, you'll do 115 per shot. And your shell velocity is about 792 on your standard with 990 on your premium. So the premium bonus you get with this, so you get 135% silver bonus with 130 tank XP. So, I mean, nothing overly special with this. Tier 6 is a random one premium wise because you're sort of like, there's not really much to it. Reward wise, but you can also get a skin with this tank. Now this that was 3,000 gold. I got that half price because it's 50% off this week, so make the most of that. Looking into the armor, I mean, look, it's pretty obvious to see there's nothing really to talk about. This tank has absolutely no armor at all. It's a standard light tank. So looking at the modules, you'll see the engine and the fuel tanks are at the back of the tank. And you will, there is a heavy chance of getting set on fire. Your ammo racks are on each side of the hull and right hand side or left hand side as we're looking of the turret. So equipment setup, I have optics, camo net and vertical stabilizers. Just obviously improve that accuracy, and obviously a standard light tank setup with increasing the view range and obviously increasing the camo. Moving on to the crew perks, I have Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Steady Aim, Camo Expertise with Muffled Shot, Green Thumb, Situational Awareness and Snapshot. So I'm running quite a lot of the camo perks on my crew setup, just because I'm sort of gonna play that standard light tank role, try and I want maximum camo basically, so I can light up for my team and sort of stay hidden as much as possible. So the first replay here, we're on Heilbronn. I imagine we're probably platooned up with Mass. And yeah, my initial play is gonna go right hand side. There's a little spot that I like to go to, which obviously you can get a lot of tanks crossing to try and play the 9-0 line. This always happens. It's a very popular cross. Most tanks sort of play this side anyway. So naturally you're gonna get a lot of people crossing. So we just sort of pop up just behind this bush. We just want to make sure we're peeking enough so that we do actually like these like the enemy sort of crossing this line here. And there we go. We can see we just lit up the Super Chaffee. We tried getting a shot in there, but unfortunately it didn't quite hit. We fumbled a shot there, so unfortunately we didn't manage to get a punish on. Chris is there in his Calliope. He's playing that tank, so he's gonna give us some support hopefully. Now, there's not really much to spot now because obviously, well, we've sort of lit up the crosshair, so we're sort of making our way to this right hand side, and we're going to try and see if perhaps we can get some angles and if perhaps we can sort of light up the ridge here. And I'm playing a bit cautious because obviously I just don't want to go gunning out into the open, because chances are I will get out spotted, and there, like I say, there's always TDs, mediums sort of poked up on this hill. I'm feeling quite safe from that right hand side. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't got shot at by anything, but that says to me there's no TDs sitting directly in front of me, so that's good. We do see this this TD here, this SU-100, so we're going to try and get a shot into him. Calliope is now poking up, so we're going to try and get some shots into him. We did get one shot in, but now we just sort of ducked out. See this tier 5 here, he's giving us his side. Get one shot in, unfortunately we do bounce. Saw the super chaff here trying to make a move there, but Mass has just completely obliterated him with rockets, so which is good. That we've got that light tank out now, so chances are we're not going to get out spotted, so that's good. Take the view range out of the game, that will sort of help us hopefully later on in the game. Mass is making a push now. He's making sort of a big, he's making a gamble. So we're just going to cover him. We're going to get shots into his Calliope so that I think he's trying to aim for Chris, but he's not managed to get his missiles off, so which is good. We're just trying to see if we can perhaps get some shots on tanks moving now. We see this Panzer making a move off the hill. We managed to get a shot into him, but unfortunately we didn't lead that second shot well enough. So that doesn't do anything. We've got Chaffee sort of around the corner here. So I sort of decided, you know what, I'm going to rush in and help our TD out and get rid of this guy. We do take a shot, but I kind of felt like it was worth it to get that light tank out. Like I say, if I can take sort of majority of the vision out, it will help us late game. So yeah, and now we're just sort of coming back round. Chris is Mass, should I say, has taken a bit of a he's taken a bit of punish from the enemy team there. This Calliope, I think, is trying to get up and trying to see if he can get a shot behind him. We're just staying here to just try and give Matt some support here, just to try and make sure that no one sort of tries to be brave and push into him. We got a shot into SU-100. He's now sort of retreating back into cover. This Calliope is trying to poke again, so we get a shot into him. We get lit up, and I think the Calliope's sort of trying to aim at us and trying to potentially get some rockets off. I think he does fire a barrage, but obviously, we're just quick enough to get out of the way. He does get a shot into us with his standard gun. Now this KV is pushing, and I think he's pushing hard towards Chris. So we're going to try and get some shots into him. The KV gets set on fire. Unfortunately, mass goes down to the KV-1S, which is unfortunate. We tried getting some shots in, but there wasn't really much we could do. That KV-1S had decided that he'd had enough of Mass's continuous barrage of rockets, so it's unfortunate. It's a tight game as well. It's quite even, and yeah, we're just sort of being quite cautious here. There's, I don't want to go rushing out and getting myself shot from TDs and mediums sitting on that hill. We did manage to get a shot into that SU-100, so that was nice to get rid of that dangerous TD. So yeah, it's a bit of a slow-paced game, this one, because like I say, I'm just sort of don't really know what to do here, if I'm honest. I'm sort of trying to figure out the best play. I think I've been tempted numerous times to just push and gamble. I know that KV-1S there is on a one shot. And I think at this point I'm like, sod it, I'm going to go in, I'm just going to get rid of this guy. I know I can sort of take him out. So if I get rid of that guy, I can then sort of potentially light up the ridge. Unfortunately, with Make a Meal, that guy does the right thing by bouncing up. We bounced 2 shots off him, and this time I just sort of stopped just to try and aim in and make sure we got that shot off. You know, you can't expect the shots to pen all the time when you RBRT sort of circling a heavy tank. So yeah, I really wasn't expecting anything out of that. We're getting targeted by our team. We've just seen a shot on the left-hand side there, which makes me believe that that's going to be the TD sitting up there. I'm thinking if I just push over to this left-hand side, sorry, because I kind of feel like there's still going to be stuff in the town. I know there's a TD sitting around here. He's just lit me up. We haven't lit him up yet. Obviously, you know, it's going to be quite a stealthy TD, I think. And we're just trying to do our best to try and sort of spot this guy up. And there we go. We've just lit him up. And I think it was a TD. However, we just lit up RT now as well. We need to be careful here because I don't want to sort of put myself, well, kind of have put myself in the crossfire in a way, which is why I'm sort of pushing forwards now, because I didn't want that TD to suddenly start moving forwards, get behind us and get some shots in. However, we have exposed our side to him anyway. Yeah, we really have kind of made a meal out of this and just sort of put ourselves in harm's way. However, I'm sort of banking on being able to kill the artillery, which I do. That's why I sort of wasn't pushing anymore. I wanted to stay behind the rock and stay into cover. There's something else in the hill, so I need to be wary of that. That's the remaining medium, because there's only 2 tanks left now, so it's just that TD and that medium tank that we need to go and take care of. The TD is getting absolutely hammered by our team that's advancing, and there we go. We've just seen it's the Calliope that we've just lit up, and yeah, we're just going to get the punish on this guy now, and we get the final kill, bringing us to the end of the video. So we'll move on to the results screen and see how we got on. Sorry, it's hard to talk today. So there we go. We come top of the board with 5 kills with 2.3k damage and 700 assists. Got the high caliber medal and only the first class. So yeah, it wasn't the best video, to be fair. It was quite slow paced, so I do apologise, but yeah, it was just sort of how Heilbronn is. Wasn't really much I could do, and I was sort of more trying to support mass than anything. But anyway, we're on to the second replay here, and we're on Prokhorovka. So this is a decent map for us because Prok is just the best map, or one of the best maps in the game really for a light tank. You know, you've really got the freedom. If you know the crossing points at Prok, then you're going to get plenty of assist out of this, out of these sort of games. And that's initially what we're planning to do. We're just going to cross the ridge. We're going to see what we can light up. We've got 2 artillery pieces in this game, and we're the only light tank as well, so that's quite important. And we need to obviously be aware of that. We need to be careful that we don't go sort of YOLOing in, throwing our hit points away, because we want to be the eyes in this game. This is essentially sort of what I'm wanting to do. I'm not interested in the huge amounts of damage. Obviously, if I get shots off, I will. But for me, playing properly with a light tank is being the support, being able to be the eyes and keep the team lit, and just let artillery and the rest of the team do their thing and get the shots off. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's not really paid dividends so far. We've lit up 6 tanks already. We're keeping these guys lit, and we're only getting 114 assists from our team. So at this point, I thought, right, then the mid-bridge seems to be quite thin with tanks. So this is going to be my sort of port call now, is to see what's on the 1 line, because effectively in Prok, if the middle is quite thin, then that says to me that the enemy's gone on either flanks. They're either camping the one line or pushing the one line, or they're on the hill and pushing the hill. And you can see there's literally only one tank in the middle, or one tank that's lit anyway, and that's by the train tracks. Everything else is kind of like unaccounted for. So for me, I'm sort of thinking, well, we need to sort of pay attention to the one line and the hill. You see it's T29 camping here, and to point out that is not where you want to be playing a T29. A T29 should be on that ridge. If I was playing that T29, I would be on the mid ridge. Yes, you're going to get hit by RT obviously playing there, but it is what it is. You need to be playing your tank effectively, and if you're sitting at the back, then you're just free farm, to be fair. So I don't think that was the right play for that guy. We do get lit up, so just trying to make my way through the rubble and the smoke there. Yeah, that can be annoying at times, and you're trying to escape and you can't see where the hell you're going. But we did get our way out there, and you can see now we've racked up a lot more assists by playing this position. We've also boosted our damage as well. We're up to 1,000 damage there. But yeah, the main thing for me is obviously the assist here, and we're up to 2.7 now. Someone got absolutely slapped. But we did notice that there was some VKs coming across. These pair of VKs were in a platoon. I noticed they were coming across, so I wasn't going to stick around the one line. But the reason being is if I'd stayed on the one line and they'd pushed, they more than likely would have spotted me up. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go back to the mid ridge now. I'm gonna get out of harm's way, because obviously I don't want to. If they lit me up on the one line, I probably would have been evaporated because of all the stuff that is camping at the back there. So I went to the mid ridge. The VKs have obviously followed me as well, trying to light me up. So that's good. That's they're over there now. They're not bothered because they've sort of thought, oh, they got me away from the one line, so now they can sort of go back to play in the middle. Now they're over there, I'm going to go back to the one line, and I'm thinking at this point we need to push this one line now. The scores are fairly even, we're 2 tanks up, but I want to take control of this side. The thing with prop is map control. If you start winning a side, you can start collapsing in, particularly the one line. I think it's quite an important play, and like I say, that's what I've done. I've pushed up. We've cleared this corner out now, and now we can see there's more stuff sort of camping the back. You see this TD that we've got a shot into the side. You see the VK is now making a mad rush over here. We're just keeping these guys lit, and we're just reaping the rewards here. And we're getting plenty of assist and spotting there. VK gets shut down by our friendly team, as does pretty much everything else that's sitting on the back there. And to be fair, there was literally only 3 tanks left. Got a bit caught out by that VK there. I didn't realise that there was another tank still sitting at the back there. The VK is now going in mad YOLO mode, and has decided he wants to come over and get rid of me. Probably should have done that earlier on, mate, but yeah. He gets taken out, and like I say, this is why it's so important to take out a light tank wherever you can. Light tanks, Barasks, strong mediums that have good view range and good camo. Because it really is important, because this is what happens. You can just take complete control of the game if and when you know how to push and when to push. So there's only 1 tank left. Unfortunately the VK got shot down. The VK made a play to try and sort of clear that side out and light tanks up, and I think it's the Super Hellcat that's left. We know where he is. There's only one place he can be, which is up on the hill. So we're going to make our way to the train tracks. I didn't want to push over because, yeah, that's what happens. I did think I was going to get down quick enough, but unfortunately not. Super Hellcat gets a shot into us. We tried getting a shot into him. Unfortunately, that shot misses. That was just really poorly aimed. Super Hellcat's now sort of got out. However, he is distracted by something else. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get some shots into him, try and boost my damage as much as possible. I was hoping I could get the kill, but unfortunately not. He was taken up by a T-34-85. So there we go. That's the victory. And yeah, come top of the board. We've only got 1500 damage, but the assists, 6.4k assists. That's absolutely mental. And that picks us up the ace tanker there. So yeah, that's some really mad assists, to be fair, for tier 6. But that just goes to show what you can do, if you know how to play prop effectively. So on to the third and final replay. We are on Siegfried line. I think we're top tier in this one. So yeah, I'm going to be sort of quite bold, and I'm going to push out to the left hand side, just because in a light tank, for me, this is kind of the only place you can really play, which is this side of the map. No point going into the town, because chances are you're just going to meet a heavy tank and get absolutely blasted. This is where you want to be. You want to spot the cross up. Enemy light tanks and TDs or mediums are going to be sort of coming out this way, and this is where you can sort of catch them off guard. The light tanks came out, and I'm not really sure why he stopped there, but we're going to get a shot into him, trying to see if we can get another shot. We damage his Armour there. He's now decided that he's going to get into cover finally. I'm not entirely sure why he was sitting there. I think he was trying to lose his spot and play a bit passive, but didn't quite pay off. He's now sort of making moves towards this way, and I've got artillery on me now, so I'm just sort of trying to see if I can perhaps get into cover, lose my line of sight, and hopefully lose the spot, but doesn't seem to be happening. So I've pulled back, really trying to get this light tank out, and yeah, I'm sort of lucky I haven't really taken many shots here, but again, just sort of taking the gamble, and we've got rid of the light tank. We've not taken any damage in return either, which is really good. So now that light tank's gone, we can now sort of look at playing this side more effectively, and just getting some shots onto tanks that are up on that ridge there. You can see we're trying to get a shot into this TD. We've managed to bust his engine there, and we're just going to keep rapid firing, and we luckily get the blind kill there. So that's picking up our second kill of the game. And yeah, most of our team's gone into the town, so we're kind of not sort of thinking, I'm not really going to get much assist here. So I think at this rate it's just going to be a case of just unleashing the gun. This TD, I'm just sort of swerving side to side just to juke him. We get rid of him, and now we've seen artillery, and we're going to get some shots into artillery. And this just sort of shows how much fun you can kind of have with this tank when you're top tier. You can just absolutely obliterate. It's got an absolutely brilliant rate. Yeah, it's got a brilliant rate of fire. So yeah, you can just absolutely farm. We're getting rid of artillery because that's just fun, and everyone loves getting rid of artillery, and yes, you're a mad artillery player, but yeah, I've never got any time for artillery. Trying to get shots into the side of this TD, however he ducks down. The second artillery gets absolutely blasted by our artillery, but we just finished him off there for our 5th kill. Now we see this OI. He's now down to fumes, and we've just shot him down for our 6th kill. And that's just all you do with this tank, is you can just shoot from afar and just completely reap the damage. There is only one thing in this tank, is it doesn't have, I mean, it's got what, 45 shell capacity, which isn't that much. For a gun that fires as rapid as this, you will find yourself running out of shells more often than not. To be fair, I've not actually got into that stage of running out of shells, but yeah, that game there was quite close. If it had sort of gone on any longer, then I would have ran out. But yeah, so that ends the replay there, and we get the victory. We got 7 kills there, 3.2k damage and 693 assists. So yeah, just a bit of a, it's a different game in contrast with the game we had on Prokhorovka. You know, Prok was more about the spotting. This game was just more about, I saw the opportunity to just farm damage. So, yeah, that's what I was going to do. And just, you know, farm the side of tanks that were camping. So, anyway, guys, yes, that's level 25 reward. You'll get that tank if you buy the season pass. And yeah, you can just go out and have fun with it. It's great. Like I say, it just needs more shells really. But other than that, you know, I think it's a great little light tank. And yeah, it's just a real fun tank to play. So yeah, have fun with it, guys. And yeah, until next time, I will see you later.